Hi folks, I'm Ryan Kautzer from Hawley, Kaufman Kautzer Law Offices. Today I'm here to talk about how child support is calculated. One of the most common questions we get at HKK Law Offices is how much will someone have to pay in child support? This conversation will give you a primer on how to determine that amount. First, I want to start with a disclaimer. This conversation applies only to cases that occur in Wisconsin. If your case is in a different state, a different standard may apply, and you should consult an attorney from that state to determine the standard. So, how is child support calculated? Well, to answer that question, you first have to start by looking at what the placement schedule is in the family court order. There are two basic types of placement schedules. The first is a primary placement or primary caretaker. That's where one parent has 75% or more of the overnights with the child or children. In that situation, where there's a primary placement or primary caretaker situation, child support is going to be based on the state guidelines. The parent with less time with the child is going to pay child support. And depending on the number of children that you have, there's a percentage allocated to the number of children. So the parent with less time for one child will pay 17%. For two children, will pay 25%. And for three children, will pay 29%. The percentage that they pay is of their gross monthly income, not net income or home or take-home income. It's gross income, which is before taxes. So that's the first type of placement situation. The second type of placement situation is what's called a shared placement. That's where both parents have equal or nearly equal placement time. That can be a 50-50 schedule, but it can also be lesser time, like a 60-40 schedule or a 70-30% schedule. In a shared placement schedule, child support is calculated using both parents' income and not just the income of the parent with lesser time. There's a somewhat complicated calculation that goes into it, but the important part to know is that both parents' income is considered and not just one parent's. Thanks for joining me today to discuss how child support is calculated in Wisconsin. If you like the content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the HKK Law Offices YouTube page. Don't forget, you can also find us on the web at hkklawoffices.com. Until next time, I'm attorney Ryan Kautzer saying so long.